Welcome to the Skilled Nursing Facility Virtual Training Program. My name is Lisa Newton, and I'll be presenting the training program overview describing the design and expectations for each of the training components, Part 1 and 2. I'm a registered nurse with experience in direct patient care, clinical education, and nursing administration in the acute care, LTAC, and skilled nursing facility settings. Currently, I'm a senior staff associate at Econometrica in Bethesda, Maryland. Let's begin by reviewing the learning objectives for this session. At the conclusion of this training, participants should be able to understand the design of the Skilled Nursing Facility, or SNF, Virtual Training Program, Part 1 and 2, and summarize the training and implementation objectives for your facility related to the new and revised guidance. Before we proceed, I'd like to take a moment and review the disclaimer for this training. The presentations in this training program were current at the time they were published or uploaded onto the web. Medicare policy is subject to change, so links to the SNF Quality Reporting Program, or QRP, web pages have been provided as supplemental resources for your reference. This training program was prepared as a service to the public and is not intended to grant rights or impose obligations. The training content may contain references or links to statutes, regulations, or other policy materials. The intent of the information provided is to be a general summary and not to take the place of either the written law or regulations. We encourage readers to review the specific statutes, regulations, and other interpretive materials for a full and accurate statement of their contents. This presentation covers 3 topic areas. First, we'll examine the design of the SNF training program, then discuss some of the conventions used in the training and identify resources available to supplement your understanding of this material. And we'll end with suggestions on how you can make this training as meaningful as possible as you implement the guidance at your specific facility. The SNF Virtual Training Program contains some very specific design features. Because of this, it is highly recommended that you review the training program overview presentation first. The overview provides a basis for your understanding of the entire SNF Virtual Training Program and explains how the content in parts 1 and 2 complement one another. The overview presentation also contains foundational material to help you navigate the training that is not provided in other presentations in the program. Reviewing this material first will provide key insights necessary for a more complete understanding of the program design and content. As noted earlier, the SNF Virtual Training Program consists of 2 components. The first, Part 1, is a series of recorded presentations that provide the didactic component of this training. These recorded presentations are available for review at your own pace and can be viewed multiple times based on your personal preference. To assist your review, each presentation is accompanied by a corresponding PDF. The didactic presentations explain the major guidance changes to the Minimum Data Set, or MDS 3.0, Resident Assessment Instrument, or RAI, version 1.18.11. Changes to the intent, rationale, steps for assessment, coding instructions, and coding tips for select data elements are also reviewed. A link to these training materials is located on the SNF QRP training webpage. And please note, it is essential that the presentations in Part 1 are reviewed in advance of attending the coding workshop sessions in Part 2 of the training program. Here's a list of the recorded presentations in Part 1. The SNF training program overview is listed first to reinforce the importance of reviewing it before the other topics. The other presentations may be completed in any order and include the following sessions: Understanding Changes to MDS 3.0 RAI Manual version 1.18.11, Social determinants of health and new data elements in Section A. Section C, changes to cognitive patterns guidance. Section D, resident mood interview and total severity score. Section GG, functional abilities and goals. Section J, health conditions. Section K, swallowing nutritional status. Section N, medications. Section O, special treatments, procedures, and programs. And Section Q, participation in assessment and goal setting. Part 1 of this training also includes an optional case study for additional support in knowledge integration of the new and revised MDS 3.0 RAI data elements and coding concepts. The case study is a supplemental training asset that offers a self-paced format and can be used individually or in a group setting. The components of the case study include the following documents: a case study narrative, providing a complex resident scenario, a case study coding response sheet, which contains screenshots of the select admission and discharge data elements to be coded for the scenario, and a case study answer sheet that provides the correct coding responses and rationale. Instructions for completing the case study are provided in the case study narrative. We hope you take advantage of this additional resource for practice in coding the new and revised data elements. Part 2 of this training program offers a series of coding workshop presentations that correspond to designated topics presented in Part 1. The workshop sessions provide an opportunity to apply concepts related to the new and revised SNF guidance using coding scenarios and a live polling format. A recorded version of each coding workshop presentation and corresponding PDF will be made available for review and reference after the live event is held. Here's a list of the coding workshop presentations that will be offered during Part 2 of the training. As noted earlier, these topics correspond to didactic recorded sessions in Part 1 of the training program. In addition, Part 2 of the program includes a listening session with CMS. Throughout the SNF training program, coding scenarios, examples, video vignettes, and a case study are used to assist participants in applying the concepts related to the new and revised guidance. For instructional purposes only, gender has been designated to represent facility residents, family members, and staff in select training materials. The SNF training program uses a variety of conventions and resources to enhance your training experience. Next, let's consider how these can be helpful in guiding your review of the material. Acronyms are commonly used throughout the training and are identified when used the first time. A list of acronyms is available as a companion PDF that can be downloaded from the SNF QRP training webpage and used as a reference throughout the program. Another program convention is the use of orange text to identify revisions to guidance and call out important changes. This slide provides an example of how orange text can help you more easily identify the revisions to coding instructions. Reference icons are another convention and are strategically placed throughout the presentations to assist you in applying the content. A star-shaped icon with the word new in the center is used to indicate that the guidance on the slide is new. A rectangular yellow and blue icon is used to help identify when the guidance has been revised. Icons may also refer to specific assessment types, such as the blue and white icons for an admission or discharge assessment or an OBRA interim assessment. We have provided a variety of additional resources to supplement your understanding of the content provided in the SNF virtual training program. These materials can be downloaded from the SNF QRP training webpage and include presentation slides for each session, an acronym list, the action plan template, which will be described shortly, documents necessary to complete the SNF case study, a list of SNF training resources and links, item sets for the MDS 3.0 RAI, and descriptions of the coding scenarios with corresponding data element screenshots. Now let's review how you can make this training as meaningful as possible as you implement the guidance at your facility. Action planning is one way to help translate the training materials into action steps for staff. We've provided an action plan template that contains a separate page for each training topic in the program and blank columns for your notes. You can use it to record your thoughts and ideas and identify processes that may need to change in your organization in response to the new or revised SNF guidance. This may include things like authoring or revising policies and procedures, training and education for your staff, and possible enhancements to information technology at your facility. On this slide, we've provided an example to help you get started using the tool. Let's walk through the action plan, moving from left to right on the template. The first column on the far left identifies the training topic or session. In the second column, you can list any policies, organizational processes, or documentation systems that may be potentially impacted at your facility. In the third column, you can record any action steps that may be needed to implement the new SNF guidance. The fourth column identifies any education that might be needed, both the topics and the target audience. And the last column on the far right outlines the target dates and timeline for completion to help you stay on track. This tool can be personalized in whatever way is most meaningful for your facility, and we hope that you find it helpful. Another way to look at your implementation strategy is to see it on a linear timeline as a sequence of action steps. This model may be more helpful for those of you that are visual learners. Moving from left to right on the timeline and following the steps in the direction of the arrow, you would review the finalized SNF guidance, then identify the new and revised data elements and consider what the implications are for your facility. Next, identify any impact related to information technology at your organization, then develop an implementation plan to introduce the changes to your staff, and lastly, revise any necessary policies and provide education and training to ensure that your facility is ready for implementation on October 1st, 2023. In summary, new and revised data elements are being implemented in the SNF setting with the goal of ongoing post-acute care cross-setting alignment. These changes will be effective October 1, 2023. We encourage you to utilize the training materials provided in the SNF virtual training program, Part 1 and 2, to assist your staff in preparing for the new guidance implementation. And again, as a reminder, Part 1 of the program contains the didactic sessions focused on the new and revised guidance, and Part 2 consists of coding workshops designed for knowledge application. This presentation was designed to provide an overview of the SNF virtual training program and help you understand the training and implementation objectives for your facility related to the new and revised guidance. We've covered a lot of information in this session, and if you find that you have questions about this presentation, please submit them to pactraining@econometricainc.com by June 2nd, 2023. As a reminder, a practice coding workshop will be held in June, and we encourage you to attend. Select questions will be answered in Q&A sessions offered during the June 2023 virtual live event. Thank you for reviewing this presentation, and we look forward to your attendance at the coding workshop.